Hello, this is FE Zeldord12345 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Since last time, I actually decided to increase Sora's MP to 8 after all. I do think being able to one-shot the enemies makes things a little bit faster. So, sorry Donald. I also gave one of my golem chains to Ariel so that way she can kill enemies a bit faster. I don't know if it'd make too much of a difference though. As you just saw, I annihilated them. So yeah, I think 8 MP is pretty good. Not that 7 MP is bad, but... well, this is just enough to one-shot them, and it makes things much easier for me. There we go. Anyway, last time, I actually missed this chest here, so... let's grab that Mega Potion, and now let's head back to where I left off. Okay, we're back in this zone, and I was fortunate enough to get the white mushrooms to respawn. I get really lucky with the white mushrooms here, and apparently they're good swimmers too. But you must die. You gave me way too much pain last episode. And that goes for... wait, where'd the other one go? They all left, didn't they? I didn't know all 3 of them could leave at once like that. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, last time, I actually forgot to go over these guys. So, I'll talk about them now. These are sea neons. I really don't have anything special to say about them. They're not really that annoying to deal with. Even without magic, they're not too bad. Really, it's the swimming mechanics that makes them annoying. That's kind of it. You can get frost gems from them, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, they are pretty abundant, so these guys are perfect for farming frost gems. And here's a Search Ghost. They go down pretty easily, too. Now, let's go through here for a little bit of treasure. Not too much, but it's something. Hit it. I said hit it. There we go. That was rather wonky hit detection. Not entirely sure what made the Keyblade bounce off like that. I mean, I assume that the entire upper part of the shell would make it the rest of the shell open up. So, I don't know about that. Now, these enemies are screwdivers. Nice pun, game, and whoa! I got a lot of tech points there. Well, that just goes to show how useful Tech Boost can be. I got more tech points for deflecting his attack than I did for killing him. I'll take it, and... oh, I gotta cast Blizzard, don't I? Or do I just have to get rid of these enemies? I think so. Okay, is that it? Will you open now? There we go. Yeah, there's another Mega Ether. And I should not go through this so quickly. I always forget that others can't speed read as fast as me. There's a Mithril Shard. We're gonna be seeing plenty of those here. Okay, any other enemies here? Well, there's another chest down here. I know they're not technically chests, but... well, they contain items. They don't open up unless we kill all the enemies in the area, so... yeah, they're chests as far as I'm concerned. Just a little more annoying to open up. Now, another thing about the screwdivers here is that they actually absorb lightning, so make sure not to cast it. I think Donald will know that he shouldn't cast lightning as soon as it absorbs it for the first time. Which is a shame. Too bad we don't have the Libra spell from Final Fantasy, so that way we can scan their elemental affinities. And I'll live with it. You can kill him, Sora. Or you can. Wait, why didn't they absorb that? That was lightning. JRPG cutscene logic, I guess.
As long as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
I'm pretty sure you not tolerate them in here even if you didn't have it.
Oh, Ariel! When will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
Nice beard.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
I think you mean annihilate.
Don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Yup, well, it's a...
There's no such thing. Certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Well, he knows something about it.
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear?
You know she's not gonna listen. For one, she's a 16-year-old girl and there's barely any room around here. You know that she's gonna want to leave.
Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Yeah, parenting issues.
Of course, Your Majesty.
I don't fully understand it since I'm not a parent myself. But I can get it, sort of.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
I'm sure she'd be glad to stay away from this
Serious
place.
danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
How would he even keep Ariel away? It's pretty clear that she's not gonna listen to anyone. Anyway, let's head back in there. We didn't really get a chance to explore it, even though there is not much here. So let's see what's in here. Another save point. Probably not gonna use it aside from that healing. And let's see what they have to say. Sebastian, can I talk to you? No, not you. And, yeah, it's a pain to swim this slowly, but whatever. There we go. No, not really. I think this was the start of Disney princesses, it being much more... I don't want to say rebellious is the proper word, but... not really traditional princesses. She's right here. I'm pretty sure you can have a talk with her about it. Oh, she was a fortune teller. What kind of evil? I really think that's something I should have gone into a bit more detail here. Just to kind of flesh out the villains a bit more. Yeah, it can be a pain. And that's all the dialogue. That was actually a lot of text boxes he had. I think that was 4 different pieces of dialogue we could get from him. And you're welcome. And he only has 2 pieces of dialogue. Oh well. It's still something. Still not as good as Legend of Dragoon's dialogue, unfortunately. And there's a White Trinity here that we can't do much about, and the enemies here have not respawned, so this place is boring. Oh, never mind. And why did I have Thunder there? Yeah, as you may have noticed, Thunder healed him. So don't do that. But yeah, if this is where Ariel has to be 24/7, then I'm pretty sure I would leave too if I were in her place. So let's head out. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're totally not gonna get lost. which I totally did not do on my first playthrough. Shut up. Anyway, this is a new enemy, a sheltering zone. As you can see... Wait, did Ariel kill him with a physical attack there? Okay, that's kind of interesting. Because the way sheltering zones work is that, depending on how you kill it, you get different effects. If you kill a sheltering zone with a physical attack, then it actually splits up into 3 sea neons. But Ariel killed it with a physical attack and it just died normally. That's not really supposed to happen. Okay, they're finally gone. That took a little while. I want to show them splitting up first. Let's cast a little bit of magic. Wow, my attack sucks. There we go. And yep, they split up into, I think it was 3 sea neons. It's good for not only more experience, but also for farming. Because, as I was saying, the sea neons are pretty good for farming frost gems. Now, the thing about the sheltering zone is that it does have a higher drop rate for frost gems. However, I think you're better off splitting them into the sea neons. As far as I know, the sheltering zone itself does not drop any items if it splits up. However, I've actually had a better chance at getting a slightly lower drop rate from 3 enemies than a slightly higher drop rate from just 1 enemy. So, yeah, I like splitting them up. They look nice. Well, what do you mean you think? Not really. Sora's just like that. I'm pretty sure Sora just means that his dream came true about seeing other worlds. It's kinda bittersweet though, because the price for that was losing his home. Well, I'm sure he does understand, but, well, he also wants to keep you safe as well. It's always hard finding that balance. Okay, now there are some chests around here. There we go. They kind of blend in a little bit, as you could tell. There have been a lot of chests in this world. I like it. And over here, another torn page. We'll be taking that to Pooh at some point. But I thought there was another chest here. Hold on. Oh, first let's examine this. Or talk to Flounder. There we go. I saw an exclamation point appear. Oh. Huh. Alright, noted. And there's a chest. Another Mega Potion. That's good for refilling my stock. I've already got quite a few again. Well, let's head out. And there's that music again. Is anyone else getting sick of it?
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole.
Yes, we will.
But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
Those lip movements. That just looked bad. Not just how lips were moving, but how it suddenly cut to her not moving them at all. It's just weird. Okay, now this dolphin, that's the fish that Flounder was talking about back there. And we need him in order to get to where we have to go. Let's see, I don't think any more Heart Whistle spawn. Nope. Now here's what we have to do. We have to grab onto him in this area. That's the most important part. You have to grab him here. And you just get off of him by pressing circle. And here's a chest I actually forgot about. But let's take care of these guys. I'm not really concerned about my health anymore. I mean, I think the enemies can still kill me in 3 or 4 hits, but I don't know, that just doesn't look like much to me, and let me grab that. Thank you. Yeah, I'll heal up everyone.
Ariel, thanks.
I still have plenty of magic. Anyway, make sure you grab that dolphin at least once before leaving. Oh, another sheltering zone.
Come on.
Can you guys take care of it? You guys suck. And Donald had to kill it with magic. Or kill it with fire in this case. Okay, now here are more screwdrivers. Okay, they actually got my HP a bit low there, so let's heal up. There we go. And let's travel up here. Okay, we're back in the Undersea Valley. Now, this is what really annoyed me in Atlantica. Let's see if we can find him. That dolphin that we grabbed onto before, there he is. Get over here. Okay, we have to grab onto him, but unfortunately, we cannot grab him while there are enemies around. That's just gonna make this really annoying. During my first playthrough, not only did I not know how to get the dolphin here, but enemies were constantly coming by whenever I tried to grab onto him, and I prioritized killing the enemies first. So because of that, it took forever to finally grab onto him and get past this current. We can't do much about getting over there, but we'll do so later. For now, let's just explore this place. Yeah, there's not really that much to Atlantica. We've already seen almost everything that's here. And speaking of which, you want to grab the chests in this area right now. They don't go away, but right now there aren't any enemies here, and take full advantage of that. And another mithril shard. Well, at least we got an elixir back there. And hi, giant rock. What is it? Let's take a closer look. If I can get a good view. Unfortunately. Well, let's go into the ship here. Yep, that's what I was talking about earlier. What's with the camera angle? Thanks for the jump scare, Disney. Yeah, you should recognize where that goes. But I do not get the point of that. That shark just came in here, bit at us for a little bit, and didn't even try to kill us. Why? Just for a cheap jump scare. That's all I can think of. Anyway, let's see if we can get under here. There we go. Yeah, this place is pretty obscure. I sure as hell didn't find it on my first playthrough. And there was a mithril, which is always useful. Let's break these.
Come on.
Oh, an ether. I actually didn't expect to find that. I believe there's just some MP here, and my god, this camera angle's bad. That's better. And that's pretty much in this area. Although, that shark is now here, so let's stay away from him. And this takes us back to the Undersea Gorge through a secret passage. Okay, we just hit this. And we rise up through here. Alright, let's open this chest. Okay, we have to do it through here. I don't think you need your key for that, Sora. Well, then again, I think it had a lock. Never mind. Well, we got an Orichalcum. And there's the music. It kinda went away for a little while. Well, let's place that Crystal Trident here. What's the worst that could happen?
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
And I told you that wasn't gonna happen.
Daddy, no!
Crap.
How could you?
You're talking as if that was something personal.
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
Because we had a giant key.
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail.
Or that.
As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
We've been doing that for a little while now.
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
What the heck could we have done here that would shatter peace?
But there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
Seriously, if anything, it's the Heartless that's shattering peace. I don't know, I think that was supposed to be a big moment for Sora, but I'm not feeling anything from it.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Please don't play the pronoun game.
Oh, she would surely help you.
I said please.
She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help.
There we go.
You called, my dear?
Well,
You're
no,
Ursula.
but...
Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me
And of
guess,
course, Ariel
you
was
wish to
not
see
listening
other
at all when
worlds.
we talked to
That shouldn't be too hard.
Sebastian.
After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key.
I think you mean our gummy ship?
No.
Ah,
Cheer
even
up,
Ursula knows how much the gummy ship sucks.
You had something special too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
Gee, I wonder if anything bad is going to happen. Okay, I think I'm gonna end off on things here since this has been going on a little while, but there's one thing I want to bring up, and it's about the cutscene music. Now, tell me how many cutscenes in this game there have been where you heard this music. Yeah, a lot, right? At least I can think of a ton of cutscenes with that music. And a lot of the other cutscenes, they don't have any music. Have you noticed that? I can only recall some cutscenes with music being the very early cutscenes in the game when we were seeing Donald and Goofy in the Disney World. I mean, in Mickey's Castle specifically. And some music when we were talking with Kairi back on Destiny Islands. But that's kind of it. I can't really recall many other cutscenes so far where we've had music other than that. Unless you include the world music during some scenes with dialogue, but I don't really count that, because we hear that music everywhere else, so it doesn't really impact me. The only exception was that cutscene when Ariel showed us her grotto here. We got some unique music, and I don't know why the rest of the game doesn't do that. For a game that has its music praised a lot, this is a pretty big flaw. So that's something I wanted to get off my chest for a while, and I just noticed that the background is changing color. I'm guessing that has something to do with the ocean and waves. I'm not really sure. Anyway, next time on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we're going to be going after Ariel and see what she's going to be doing after what Ursula told her. So, see you next time!